Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Walker Venrick with Sharp Sports Network, bringing you my top 3 plays for this January 4th 9-game NBA slate. This is going to be a fun one. We have quite a few injuries that are kind of dictating the slate, so I will mention those briefly here at the start, and then we're going to jump into my top plays. So let's go ahead and get right into this one. If you have not already, though, please do leave a like on this video. We greatly appreciate your support, as always, and if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns for us, please leave them in the comment section below. We're happy to give y'all advice when we can. Now, jumping right into this, though, some of the injuries that I mentioned literally as I was recording this video, I just figured I would start right over. I was about 30 seconds in, and we got news that Kemba Walker has been ruled out. That injury is going to dictate a lot of the things I mentioned in yesterday's video. If we come over here and look at some of the Boston players, Jason Tatum is going to get the biggest boost with Kemba Walker off the court, and he did not perform very, very well at all yesterday, falling around 3 or 4x of his value there at 8.2K yesterday. He has dropped down to 8K today, so a little bit cheaper, but regardless, we were all over Marcus Smart yesterday. I am definitely plugging in some of these Boston Celtics guys today. I'm okay with Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, and Gordon Hayward all in cash, and then I would limit guys like Jaylen Brown to GPPs only. And then if Enes Kanter misses, I think Daniel Tice is a great play, but that is kind of my Celtics breakdown I wanted to mention to you guys really briefly. And now jumping into my top plays, we're going to start off here at a pretty cheap range, actually. Let me scroll. I got to scroll all the way down here to the 4,200 price tag. We have Derrick White for the San Antonio Spurs team. Derrick White has an 18% usage rate this season, and he averages 0.9 fantasy points per minute on the year. But with DeJounte Murray out, Derrick White should be in line for a 30-plus minute game. His minutes have been pretty solid anyway, but it's already been confirmed that he will be starting in DeJounte Murray's absence, and it's kind of an interesting little pivot. You can pivot, save $500 and get down to Bryn Forbes if you want for GPPs, but I think Derrick White is a much more comfortable play for me in all formats. I would personally rather just spend up the extra $500 to get to him. So that's one thing I did want to mention to you guys. But they're playing against the Bucks, who are the fastest team in the NBA, and this is the highest implied game total on the slate tonight. A possible blowout doesn't really concern me. I know the Bucks are 12-point favorites and they blow a lot of teams out, but I really am not overly concerned. I think Derrick White should be able to smash this minimal price tag of 4,200 even in 3 quarters. And if he gets fourth quarter run, it should just be gravy on top of the mashed potatoes there. But I definitely like Derrick White a ton. He's an amazing play in all formats. And jumping over to my second play for you guys, over here on FantasyDraft, I've talked about him probably more than any player this year, and that's De'Aaron Fox. Fox has a 29% usage rate this year, and he is finally priced appropriately around the industry. He should see 33-plus minutes tonight, I think, and what should be a competitive game. This price tag around the industry is likely enough to scare some people off of Fox tonight, but I feel very comfortable playing him against this New Orleans Pelicans team, who allows the 8th most fantasy points per game to opposing point guards. I love plugging in De'Aaron Fox against this Pelicans team. If you have not watched any of De'Aaron Fox's games, if you haven't watched a Kings game since Fox made his return, I highly recommend you do so. The things he's doing are honestly incredible. Fantasy aside, I understand maybe against the Clippers he didn't play too well or whatever, but fantasy aside, I mean, he just looks incredible out there. I would not be surprised to see more consistent performances like this one we saw against Memphis in days to come. So his price tag is probably going to follow him as well as he performs. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the salary raise as well. He's just looked so impressive since he made his return. But this is actually the second highest implied game total on the slate, which only adds on to the reasons why I like De'Aaron Fox in this spot. I think he should smash like 45-plus fantasy points here and at least hit value. But it seems like just a really, really, really strong matchup today. We were targeting the Pelicans with AD yesterday. The members at SSN knew that, and that worked out very well. I really want to go after him with De'Aaron Fox today, and then a secondary play on the Kings would definitely be Rashawn Holmes. I think Rashawn Holmes is strong as well. But jumping over here to FanDuel, the last play I have for you guys, Nikola the Joker Jokic. I think Nikola Jokic is such an amazing play today. It should be relatively popular. I think he's priced way too generously around the industry. He's too cheap. He has a 27% usage rate this season and is in one of the he's in one of the best possible matchups. He's playing the third fastest team in the league, the Wizards, who can't rebound to save their lives. They literally just got obliterated by Hassan Whiteside less than 24 hours ago. And to add on to just the rebounding opportunities, the Joker also has a lot of assist upside, and I would not be surprised to see him get like a 65-plus fantasy point triple-double, just an absolute monster game. This could be a ceiling game coming in for him, and I love the fact that he has just played relatively poor over the past 3 games, posting 30, 30, and 30 essentially. I think it's going to scare some people off of him, and I think we're going to catch him at lower ownership than we should in what is a dream matchup. But in reality, this is a game where I do have a little bit of blowout concern. I feel a little bit more concerned towards this game than I actually do for San Antonio, Milwaukee. I think that Denver could really smoke this Wizards team if Bradley Beal misses this game. If Bradley Beal plays, I only like Jokic that much more because the game is more likely to stay competitive. But if Beal misses, I do worry that the Nuggets are going to absolutely crush him. But this is a game where it's kind of like Derrick White. Inside 3 quarters, Jokic should be able to just absolutely smash this price tag against this Wizards team. I honestly, if everybody gets normal fourth quarter run, he could probably break the slate tonight. And the Nuggets have the second highest implied team total on the slate. And I just think Jokic is going to be a huge part of this offense tonight. So that is all I do have for you guys. If you stuck around this long, then you are kind of getting in on a little secret here. We posted it on Twitter. I meant to mention it at the start of the video, but if you did stick around this long, we are doing a sale at Sharp Sports Network. Our website is in the description below. All the prices on all of our memberships have been dropped. Make sure you go check that out. We're posting it all over Twitter. The links to our Twitters are in the description below as well. And then the website is also down in the description, so make sure you go check that out. And don't forget, this video is brought to you by FantasyDraft. I always mention one of my favorite plays over on their site. I absolutely love playing over here on FantasyDraft. You guys have to go check it out. All you have to do is use code SharpSports at signup if you do not have an account already, and they will give you a rake-free experience, and you also will get access for free to our premium content on our website, that all of our fantasy draft cheat sheets and intel. You get a free pass to do that. So make sure that you reach out to us on Twitter, DM us with a screenshot of you using our code SharpSports when you sign up, and we are happy to hook you up with those things and our cheat sheets. So thank you guys for coming out today, though. I will be doing a public live stream on Twitch in about 3 hours, right around 4:30 Eastern. Make sure you come out to that. The stream yesterday was awesome. I love seeing some of the familiar faces out there. It's so fun. So make sure you come out today. It's gonna be a fun stream today, and this is gonna be a great slate. So good luck to everybody playing tonight, and I will see you later today at the live stream, or I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.